it's an incredible vocal athletics to be able to do this much intense, full out screaming. Like, I mean, it's proper technique, but it's still like really, really high intensity vocal compression, squeezing the vocal cords a lot. It is really impressive to be able to do that for an entire concert. So really, he is an incredible vocal athlete, being able to do what he's doing.
Run, run, lost boy, they say to me.
All right, so Metallica live in Moscow, Enter Sandman. Adam Mishan, singer, songwriter, and vocal coach. Let's check it out. You can't deny incredible energy on stage. Like, they're really owning the stage, and that crowd is insane. 1991, wow, it's going back a few years.
If you want to see an uncut version of this video, check out the link in the description.
So many people. You got the army there. They all have the perfect hair for headbanging. Wow, he really sounds almost exactly like the record. So right there where he's starting from is pure mix, going in with actually a lot of twang. Say your prayers! He's got a lot of like this kind of type of approach to his singing. He's not singing, say your prayers is the one, which is slightly different than the record. I think on the record, he's going a little bit darker. Here he's going a lot brighter, but he's adding a lot of distortion on top of that. So that kind of helps to sound a little bit more thick and a little bit deeper than it actually is. And there you can really hear it. So how you get that sound, it's with a lot of that twang. Twang is the sound, it's kind of like, you can call it the witch's cackle or a whiny baby. Wah, wah. So when you're using that kind of very forward, intense type of sound, that is twang. And so he's using a lot of that exit light. So he's going at it with a lot of that twang. He's not going exit light, which would be with a lot less twang in it. And some vowels he does darken a little bit. Land. He actually adds a lot more of a darker approach for that part. So it's more of the brighter vowels like the as, the as. Those ones he's going much more twangy. And then the other ones he's darkening. So he's actually moving quite a bit between approaches of using his voice. If you want to get a free lesson from me, click the link down below. Yeah, and so he's also got his kind of signature sound on the vowels is to focus more on with like night, na, eat. There's two vowels there. You've got a and e. It's called a diphthong. And so he's focusing on that second night, and he's almost changing it from an e to an night. No, night. Yeah, so it's kind of like a type of vowel. Very different than what an average singer would. Night would go more towards an ah of the night and not focus so much on the because that can really get difficult to sing up high. Yeah, same thing there. Buy it. So it's not bite, it's buy it. Okay, so those pre-choruses, I guess you would call it. Sleep with one eye open. Right there. Generally, he's coming up to those pitches. Here in this part, it's coming up just a little bit flat. And so what he needs to do there is find a little bit more of that brightness, that twang that he has. Exit! On that part, he's got so much of that twang. He's losing it as he goes for these pre-choruses. It's an incredible vocal athletics to be able to do this much intense, full out screaming. Like, I mean, it's proper technique, but it's still like really, really high intensity vocal compression, squeezing the vocal cords a lot. It is really impressive to be able to do that for an entire concert. So really, he is an incredible vocal athlete being able to do what he's doing. Awesome solo. Interesting choice to do the playback for this part. Like, I think it's something he could have done live and it would have been really intense, but interesting choice. Yeah, it's hard to get up to those notes. So there's two vocals going on. I'm trying to figure out exactly which one he's singing. So there's a lower harmony and then there's the upper that's in your closet, in your head, up there. And there's a in your closet, in your head. So we've got both of those happening simultaneously. I can't quite tell which one he's doing. I think he's doing the upper harmony. Not there. No, he's doing the lower. So somebody else, I don't know exactly who's doing the top harmony, but doing a pretty good job, just a little bit under the pitch there on the top note. And if you look at him as he's singing it, he's totally relaxed. And this is what you really need to get used to doing if you want to get really good vocals, is practicing singing these songs, just being able to totally relax. Like, can you sing it? Exit light, enter night. Can you sing it that relaxed where you're even like more? Exit light, enter night. Can you keep everything that relaxed as you're doing it? If things are getting exit light, that tells you, I always like to say this to my students, your face is a mirror for your throat. So if you want to know what's going on in your throat, whether there's tension, just look at your face. That's a very key element. Now, is that to say, should you be singing live like that? No. Live, you want to get animated with your face, but you've practiced so much dissociating your face from your vocal cords. Now you can start to shape your face however you want. You can smile, you can make this really intense face, whatever you want, and it's no longer tied. The muscles aren't interdependent, they have independence. And that's what we're working on with vocal coaching, is we're always trying to build this muscle independence, similar to somebody working out in the gym. Somebody who really wants to get big in the gym, you got to work out one muscle at a time and really focus in on that muscle. So if you're doing bicep curls like this all day long, you're not going to get very far, right? Because you're working so many other muscles. You want to isolate that and get that proper movement. And to be able to do that, you got to do it at a low weight first and then build up. The same thing with the voice. The weight in the voice is volume. So start from a low volume. Enter night. Do it really quiet like that. Can you do it? Enter night. Can you do it that quiet? And then you can do it. Enter night. Then you can get louder. But if you can't do it quiet like that, you have no business taking it any louder, because that is like picking up a 50-pound weight and trying to do your bicep curls when you can't even do a 10-pound weight. That looks like an insane concert. Love that laugh. Wow, what an incredible performance. That was absolutely incredible. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button down below. If you want to see more videos like this, check out that one right there. You're gonna like it.